Previously on The Life of Sadie Nichole.
This is an interactive podcast because my life is living. That's why it's live. So that's really cool. Huge breakthrough, huge announcement. I'm going to write my book, The Life of Sadie Nichole. Like, although I've been thinking about it, it's probably going to be more than one. Yeah, I can't squeeze everything into one book. There's no way. The book is going to be extremely dark. It's very, very dark story experience. So that's a huge announcement from me to my viewers, my listeners. It's coming soon, and I'm really excited about that. So, all right. So today, let's see. Hold on, I gotta move this so you can see. Today. All right. So I am a multi-dimensional being, right? Just like also those who are listening are most likely multi-dimensional beings. I'm a computer scientist, and so it to me means application, like a software, like a program, like something created in order to serve a purpose. Hey, cheers to capitalism. I know that's right. Mm. Capitalism for the win, always. Yes. Yes. Nature is capitalist. Change my mind. You won't be able to. This sucks. I can tell that I got a lot of work to do. Man, there's no easy way to do this, right? I go the long. There is only one way, and it's the long way. It's the scenic route through the dark forest, right? So I'm like, oh. So. That chick got impaled. Oh my gosh. Like, whoa. That was intense. I added like a bunch of emotes that are cool. I gotta make new ones though. I love making new things and making new content and all that stuff. So to me, like making emotes and creating funny, silly things, like I love doing that. That is part of content, and I love creating that stuff. It's because these things like respawn really quickly. Oh hey! Thank you so much for doing that, Troy boy. That was so kind. I like rest day. Rest day is so wonderful. I did a lot of just laying there, just like breathing and just like focusing on just the relaxation of muscle tissues and reading.
Now back to the show.
This is an interactive. Uh, this is an interactive podcast because my life is living. That's why it's live. So that's really cool. Huge breakthrough. Huge announcement. I'm gonna write my book, The Life of Sadie Nichole. Like, although I've been thinking about it, it's probably gonna be more than one. Yeah, I can't squeeze everything into one book. There's no way. The book is going to be extremely dark. It's very, very dark story. I am no longer going to only be a little seed in the darkness. Like, I'm going to explode myself. I'm going to not be a seed anymore. Explode, become something entirely different. A seedling, right? I'm sorry, a sapling. So then this thing becomes like, and then like pushes through the darkness, and it's like, holy crap, light, and it's like, oh yeah, great light, except for, all right, then there's pests all over the place that love eating those things, right? Plus, there's snow, rain, wind, and all the other elements that would also just kind of like just being themselves destroy a little sapling, right? A little baby tree. So then it's like becoming this new thing, and like, oh man, I gotta be focusing on like rooting my roots in the darkness. I can't forget about my darkness. I gotta root myself in the darkness so that as the wind blows, I don't just like fall over and just like not exist anymore. So there's that process, right? And then and so that goes on continuously. And as the tree grows taller, The roots have to go deeper to hold it even, even more so against the elements. But then, and I think this is where I'm at, is like at the next step, which is not just having branches and not just having leaves, but then producing fruit experience. So that's a huge announcement from me to my viewers, my listeners. It's coming soon, and I'm really excited about that. So, all right. So today, let's see. Hold on, I gotta move this so you can see. All right. So I am a multi-dimensional being, right? Just like also those who are listening are most likely multi-dimensional beings. I'm a computer scientist, and so it to me means application, like a software, like a program, like something created in order to serve a purpose. Kind of it goes two ways for me. Application of knowledge, just generally speaking, is called intelligence. So application in that way, that's still applicable in this. And then application of knowledge gained from experience, wisdom. So intelligence, wisdom, but also a system or application that is for my own mind, because I do my own programming for my own mind, for my own mind. Um, because I'm responsible for my own mind. Maybe I wasn't when I was a child, but once I cross over into adulthood, it has now become my responsibility to be the master of my own mind and program my own mind for the purpose that I want it to serve. Hey, cheers to capitalism. I know that's right. Mm. Capitalism for the win? Always. Yes. Yes. Nature is capitalist. Change my mind. You won't be able to. So I go in there and I look and it's like, oh, hey, Raymond, I hope that you're having a good time. I hope you enjoy the show. Um, so I go in there and I find like, okay, so there's programming in here that like, where did this come from? Like, did this come from my culture? Did this come from like my familial, or like what was around me in my relatives and stuff like that? Like, did it come from that? Did it come from the television? Right? Like, did it come from just like a passerby? Um, our brain is like a computer, a sponge as kids to learn. Right. I totally agree with that. But the thing is about being a sponge, though, is it absorbs everything. So that would be like that would be like a system or an application system being open for anybody to change the program, to change the code. Well, if you have like maniacal characters going in there and changing the code, what do you think is going to happen, right? So I had to go and find if there was any like code that was in there that I absorbed as a sponge that shouldn't be there, or even just like viruses or bloatware or anything, like I just go in there and just like clean house. Like, okay, I got to break this down, and get to the most like basic. I'm going, I'm going to the BIOS, right? Like, hey B, what's up? How are you? I hope all is well. Hey, cheers. Um, but I had to go back to go in there and like I'm going all the way to the BIOS. I'm going all the way to the machine language to make sure even that is not all jacked up, right? This sucks. I can tell that I got a lot of work to do. Man, there's like no There's no easy way to do this, right? Gotta go the long. There is only one way, and it's the long way. It's the scenic route through the dark forest, right? So I'm like, oh, it helps when we are told the truth so we can make the right choices. And that's the thing. See, I believe this is my own personal like thing about honesty is that in order to make the greatest possible choice for ourselves, we have to have the maximum amount of truth. But if we don't have the maximum amount of truth or information at our disposal, then we can't make the greatest possible choice because we're working with redacted data. All right. So we're working with like, like an encrypted message. All right. And we don't have, and it's kind of choppy, so we're working with like a choppy encrypted message and trying to make a decision. So honesty, what I found is honesty with self, right? And this kind of goes hand in hand with like acceptance, which is pretty tense for me sometimes. But honesty with self helps me to identify the programming. So instead of taking on the programming as my identity and then being offended when I'm looking at the programming like I'm judging myself. But it's not me. It's just the programming. It's not my identity. So I have to detach from it so that I can look at it and be honest with myself. And that's how being honest with myself and looking at the programming, as soon as I get offended by myself looking at myself, I'm like, or by myself being honest with myself, I'm like, oh, I'm identifying with this. Like, whatever this is I'm looking at, I'm taking it on as this is my identity. Okay, hold on. Rip. Like rip it off of me. Like, oh, it was just just a layer of skin. Like, oh, so like I rip it off of me and then I look at it and like, oh, this was not my identity after all. Oh, what was this? Well, this was programming. Where did this come from? Like look at the back made in China. Just kidding. I hear you. We go into the depths of our souls quite often asking why. Why me? Someone says, instead of saying why me, say try me. And that is strength, right? To say it like that, because then it is empowering us to perceive our most heroic self instead of saying why me is more like perceiving ourselves as a victim and weak, right? Now, I'm when it comes to strength and weakness, that's going to be a pattern. That's going to be something that you will hear from me a lot because my story has a lot to do with strength and weakness and the all of that. So I as soon as I start noticing that myself is saying why me, I'm like, hold up, what's going on? I'm facing something that's not me. So like, oh, this experience is not me, but for some reason I carry it as my identity in my face. Like, no, wait, this is not me. Like, because me, who I am, or who I choose to be, is not the victim. I'm not going to be a victim. Like, if I'm a victim, then that means that I have to have a hero. And the only hero is the one that's within me, right? Love.
Now back to the show.
I can. Oh, swivel chair for the win. Okay, go ahead. You guys are already doing it. Good job, little Poonie. It's because she's really lightweight. You're a lightweight, Joph. You're a heavyweight. Jophiel's a featherweight.
Ride with me, Mommy.
I don't think that we can both sit on it.
Yes, I want to.
I just don't think that we can. Look, that is such a cool motorcycle.
Whoa, look at that one. Look how big. What? These rocks? Hello? Hello? Mommy, does the fishy see me?
Yeah. Shall do nicely. Jovi.
Look how many Michaels.
Jovi, look. Look how many Michaels.
How many How many Michaels? I'm only one.
There's like 3 of each of you.
A sailboat. A boat with a sail on it. You can't see it from the same part.
I can see it.
Right there.
I sure can.
It's like it's having some sailboats. Sometimes sailboats don't live very long. There's power. There's the dog going up and down.
Yeah. The water's moving. Don't gotta be afraid. Mommy's right here.
What's under here?
Water. It's water.
I'm gonna look in.
Okay.
Water.
Blessed. Michael loves seaplanes, and we just want to look at these.
Absolutely, check them out.
Close to the water, Kay. I don't know.
Walking back and forth between the floats.
Oh, nice.
That's called a float or a pontoon. It does float in water.
What is this on? Mommy,
Up here for right now.
Mommy,
Huh.
where's the wheels? They just come out. What's that?
Do wheels come out?
This is the propeller. No wheels on this.
There's no wheels on that one.
So this is only for water right
Only. But that one over there, I think, is for both.
now. You want to climb up in there?
Yeah!
I love coming in there, Mommy. I love coming in there.
Wow.
Right back in there, you should be able to sit in that seat right up there.
Mommy, I want to get in there.
You want to get in there?
You want to come up? Hold on 1 second.
Michael, you're in a seaplane right now. Look at that. You're in a seaplane. How is that you're in a seaplane? Oh my goodness.
you just singing the seaplane song? Jopio, are you in a seaplane? Fifi, get close to me.
Look, water. That is
Fifi,
amazing.
this is not easy. Come here, little puppy. Come here, Michael.
Not easier.
Okay, there. Little pretty, what are you doing? Oh, why?
Because I want it.
You want to move the statue? How about we go to the wood park?
No. You're funny, Mommy.
You're funny. Hi. Fifi. Hi, Fifi.
Mommy, look, that side has sand. Ow. Or you can sit right here. Do you want to sit right here, Mommy? Do you want to sit right here? Get it. Monkey bar. Mommy, I'm just sitting on the monkey bar.
You could try. You're doing so good, little pretty. Wait, one more time, one more time.
I want to do that.
Whoa, you guys are so strong.
Oh my gosh, do you see? Keep saying no.
Oh, good job.
back to the show.
So, thanks for hanging out with me. I'm doing things a little bit differently because I'm going to try some new things out. If you'd like to find me on the internet, anywhere, I have a link with my links, and that is inspire, inspyr.fun, F-U-N, inspire.fun, / Sadie Nichole, spelled SADIE, NICHOLE, don't forget the H. So on there, that's all of my links and where I am all over the place, all over the internet. Along with my events calendar, which I'll be updating soon because it's a new month, but I pretty much just like keep my calendar updated on all the things that I'm going to be doing and content that I'm going to be releasing and just other things like changes that are being made in my content creation or anything like that. So that's fun. It's a good link to have. It's also got updates to any of my podcasts that have been aired and stuff like that, and I'll be adding to that specific link. That's inspire.fun / Sadie Nichole. If you're tuning in, go ahead and hit the like, follow, and subscribe button if you enjoy hanging out with me. Also, turn on the notification bell because I'm going to be releasing new content soon, and I want you to be notified when that happens, when that drops. It's going to be super rad. Yeah, like soon I'm going to be doing, like, I'm working on something right now, like besides college, obviously, but like I'm working on something right now. And when I'm done working on this, then I'm going to start doing spontaneous, like, hey, Marcelo, what's up? So I'm going to be releasing, how are you? Live, like, spontaneous, like, live streaming in real life things. And so I'm not going to put that on my calendar because I don't know when I'm going to do it. It's just I'm going to do it whenever I feel like. And so the only way you're going to know that I did that is if you hit the notification bell and you get notified. I like this game, even though other people don't like it. I don't care. Oh, announcement here. Okay, so right here, this right here, this is my server in live time. So like I have my server open right now. And right here you can see it's the Inspire Fun channel. So you are invited, no membership required. You do have to go through the process of like getting into my server because I want to avoid bots, obviously. So, and like spam. So I like make this like little hoop that you have to jump over. But like when you go into my server and you actually get in, you have access to this channel. So right here, if you go here and you start writing stuff, like it's going to show up right here. And also I'm going to see it. So yeah, a lot of emotes. Yeah, it's the only way that I could make the Rumble chat like interactive. So, so yeah, that's the chat. That's what's going on right here is a completely different chat. It's my Discord server chat. I'm always in my Discord server, so even after this stream, like I'll still be there and you can still talk to me even after I'm done live streaming. So that's what that is. And then this is the game that I'm going to be playing. So I'm playing here. We can hang out here and also in the chat. So let's get to it. Oh man, remember when that chick got impaled? Oh my gosh. Like, whoa, that was intense. I added like a bunch of emotes that are cool. I gotta make new ones though. I love making new things and making new content and all that stuff. So to me, like making emotes and creating funny, silly things, like I love doing that. That is part of content, and I love creating that stuff. It's because these things like respawn really quickly. Oh, hey! Thank you so so much for doing that, Troy boy. That was so kind. Oh, and Troy, I'll be back to, let's see, Super Buddies. We should start up in September. So that will be Super Buddies Season 3, which is awesome. Like, I get all excited about Halloween, and then I don't realize how actually, like, scary Halloween actually is until my little kids, I'm like around like all the scary stuff, and they're like, "Mommy," and then they like latch on to me very tightly, and I'm like, "What? Oh, yeah. That's right. Halloween is scary. Oh, I need to be a little more sensitive about this." Because to me, it's just like an excuse to be silly and dress up and wear all different shades of black. And yeah. So it's the only time of year that you can wear spiders and you're not considered a weirdo, you know? So I'm in it. I'm for it. I'm in it to win it when it comes to Halloween. It's pointing up here. Am I going the right way? Oh, yes, I am. Oh, hello, lava worm that looks like a Tremors. Oh my gosh, like that was, for me, when it comes to horror films and like being afraid, my number one horror film that like scared the bejesus out of me, I was watching it in a drive-in movie, was Batman. So that was number one when I was a kid. Like I was afraid of Batman. I was afraid of watching the animated Batman series because that was the first like movie that ever scared the crap out of me. I wasn't supposed to watch it. Like the grown-ups were watching it, and I was supposed to be asleep because the drive-in movies, you can like have a van and then like make your kids go to sleep like you watch a movie, you know? Like so yeah, I wasn't supposed to, but like I couldn't sleep because it was like really loud, and then like I looked up and I was like and Batman was such a scary character. Next to that is the other scariest movie when I was little, and that was Tremors. The first one. The other Tremors got like funny and stuff, but the first one was just like, the first one's the best one because it's like the scariest one, you know? Especially like the beginning, right? Crap! Alright. Classic movie. Dude, I just like enjoy that movie. But I can't watch it because it would be terrifying to my children have nightmares for the rest of their life. So I'm not gonna do that. But it is like the stuff that nightmares are made out of, you know, and I, you know, I understand that world. I like rest day. Rest day is so wonderful. I did a lot of just like just laying there, just like breathing and just like focusing on just the relaxation of muscle tissues and reading. But yeah, also there's a link in the description. I'm not sure if it's in the description on YouTube, but I think it's on the description in it's in the description in Rumble. It's in the description in YouTube, and it's in the About section on Twitch. That's right. So click on the link, accept the invite, and then you're in my universe. If you use Substack or Medium, which I know some people do, because it's, you know, there's always new stuff being written there. I am also on Substack and Medium, and it's The Life of Sadie Nichole. So go find me there, subscribe. I write blogs, I write articles and stuff like that about technology, the future, and just different thoughts and stuff. But I will be releasing new content soon. I'm working on it right now. But it will be definitely exclusively released on and only found on Substack, Medium, and then my actual website where I will release that link, which is not available yet.